Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Zorn just has to put of Tefria after his name.
More like Big Rear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if I like Borrear. Should take a new name. How about Anders?
sure. Because
Obor.
name yourself Trelleborg after that big worm out in fucking Western Plaguelands.
Monitor capture.
Oh my god, is that Jingles right there?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Where? That was the original Jester token that came with Roll20. I just threw that in there.
I like it.
I'm guessing you like gave me 0 permissions and shit.
You can probably draw.
I'm guessing you like gave me 0 permissions and shit.
I have the power to do this.
Check this out, Carly.
Alright, everyone's got their own color. Grizzly's pink.
Yep.
No, just these are this is the shitty page. This is just the dick around. None of these are actually your tokens.
Damn.
Is everybody here? Does anyone want a snack?
I have snacks already. I have pretzel M&Ms and Muddy Buddies.
Oof. What a fucking legend, dude.
I want to change my first name. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, well, we better do it now and get a snack. I feel like the Aqua Teen episode. You're gonna wish you got a snack.
I don't have any snacks here. I tried to get home as quick as possible, so
How's that fucking Civic treating you, man?
fucking it's more like a sick Vic because of how sick it is.
Damn.
All right.
He's role playing someone who bought a shitty car.
What?
Just kidding, dude.
Are we good?
No.
The cringe chat's going on here. Once the cringe chat goes on, it can't come off.
Oh, I don't like my first name. It sucks.
Well, you can change it later.
I have.
That pop up?
Yeah.
Alright, most everyone's seen this, but we're just gonna go over it so everyone's on the same page.
Can you read it?
I will. Yeah, I gotta practice my cringy reading here. This is gonna be really awkward. First explorers to reach the... Hold on.
Ruined.
%.
That would be amazing. No, my dog was just nighed already for this. First explorers to reach the island continent of Thornville returned with stories of savage giants roaming the coast. Travelers avoided the lands until 400 years ago when the exiled human king Anselm brought his armies in search of a new home. Scattered giants were little match for Anselm's forces, but the tenacious dwarves of the mainland proved a formidable foe. For weeks, Anselm pushed inland with heavy losses on both sides until a great battle with the Argent River. The battle slowed, however, when a massive silver dragon appeared in the sky. As it landed in front of Anselm, both man and dwarf froze in fear and anticipation. For a brief eternity, the dragon stared into the king's eyes before finally speaking. I am Siren, and I've come to destroy the evil that ravages my land. But in searching for this evil, all I find is passion, a race striving for so much with so little time. Go back to the lands you took and make peace with my friends, great and small. Do this, and I will count you among them. As a covenant of this friendship, Siren presented Anselm with a MacGuffin. The humans withdrew to the west and made a home. The bulk of the dwarves, still distrustful of their new neighbors, withdrew to their ancestral mountains in the east. At the site of the battle, however, many soldiers from both sides stayed and formed the town of Sirenthal, a reminder of the value of peace. Over the centuries, travelers of all races have made their homes here, growing it into one of the most vibrant cities in the world.
Woo!
We need a voice actor. Just can't put emotion.
Dude, I can be involved. I can be a reader.
The narrator.
Yeah, he's
I'm
still
gonna
working
have, I'm gonna have Carly read this next one.
What?
All right. So to go over some basic perspective, so we're all on the same page. So the humans, humans landed at Everport, pushed and marched up here. This would be where the battle was. This city is by far the largest on this island. This is where people that have come the 400 years since typically go to settle. It's going to have people of all races, elves, and all that crap. The humans afterwards went back, made the human castle here, big port town there, and then all this land down here just has tons of villages and towns and farms, and is where most of humanity resides. Big mountain range, the Mom Mountains, as Adam pointed out. Mom Mountains. The dwarves that retreated back here are still mostly isolated in a couple major cities and tunnels underneath the mountains. And change colors for this stuff. All this land up here is still pretty wild. Mostly the giants, who are still pretty nomadic. Lots of hilly terrain, lots of wilderness, lots of beasts. And then biggest mountain is the source of the river. And then down here, the river bleeds out into the swamp. People have pretty much stayed away from as they were expanding southward, ran into all kinds of nasty things, and pretty much man and dwarf alike avoid the swamp altogether. So, with that in mind, all right, Carly, you ready?
Okay.
Read it, bitch.
20 years ago, the necromancer Sarlamac led an army of monsters living and dead from the south. His armies moved swiftly from town to town, claiming the dead for his own. Within a week, he took the human castle and entered the throne room of King Ingram. At his heels, however, were three adventurers: the half-giant warrior Elgrim, the elven rogue Dristan, and the dwarven cleric Brimera. Brimera gave her life to cleanse the undead from the throne room's gate. Elgrim and Dristan entered as the necromancer lifted the crown from Ingram's corpse. As Elgrim carved his way through the monstrosities guarding the door, Dristan leapt to the necromancer and slew him. The undead throughout the city fell instantly, and the remaining monsters scattered to the countryside. It's a story told in every tavern in Thorndil, and adventurers today live in the shadow of these heroes. Most make their name and living fighting the remnants of these beasts, driving them back from the farmlands and clearing out their dens. As an aspiring adventurer yourself, you peruse the local notices of animal attacks and bandit bounties. A bit disheartened by these unremarkable tasks, one posting catches your eye.
All right, so that's the immediate setting in which all of you live, and you can kind of think of that in terms of your own character. And like I said, as far as why you're all going to be at this tavern, you can decide that for yourselves, but this would be the posting. It was posted in some of the bigger towns in the human settlements, and probably Sierenfell too, let's say, in case some of you are there. A call to all adventurers of Thorndil looking for seasoned warriors to take on an extended contract of some importance, duration unknown. Meet me in the Sleeping Boar, the village of Fairfield, midday on the 14th of Cathorn. So, that brings us to very small human farm village.
That little cancer you just drew?
That's me.
I never picked a token for our party, but anyways, yeah. So now your party is located right there in a small farming village of Fairfield.
Oh wait, we're already in Fairfield?
This is where you're supposed to be meeting this guy. Hold on, I need to clear some things up here.
Right, but I figured we were in the Sirenthal.
No, you wouldn't be meeting there if you're not from.
We're meeting in the sleeping boar.
It's like we all saw the notice and we all
also-
decided to go.
We are now on the 14th of Thorn. It's a summer month, I think. I remember. I got it off the D&D calendar. So it's
important shit.
It's noon on a warm summer's day, and here we are. So you're gonna need to tell me individually whether any of you are entering together, whether you're just kind of all independently walking into this quickly.
Can I walk with Oren as a friend?
Have we established Grizzly? Like what? Just you don't have to give away everything here, but whatever criminal past you may have, is that recently behind you? Are your intentions here adventure? Are they? What are they?
I've been retired from the business for a long time.
So you're responding to this.
As it's not recent. It's like an old thing.
Right. Okay.
It's
So your reasons for coming here may not. You wouldn't necessarily know anyone else in the party, but you're interested in this posting for some reason.
correct.
Are you still infamous? Might they know you?
No name.
Were you like small time? Like, yeah.
Like
He was in the shadows.
like knocking over caravans kind of thing.
We're all human. Yeah.
I thought CJ was something.
I'm a human.
He's something alright.
I told you I wasn't. Actually, we don't need the stats for this part, so all the spoilers I know.
How do you know you don't need stats? You're not going to let me roleplay?
I mean, I don't need the token actions and all that.
Alright. So I'm just gonna walk in through the front by myself and just take a seat at the bar and order a drink.
It's so tiny.
I can't move my guy.
Oh, that's right, because these aren't the tokens. You guys, you asked for. Go back to the other one.
Who cares?
Alright, you should now all have control of your own tokens.
Alright. I drunkenly stumble through the door by myself. Sit down at the end of the bar.
Alright. Everyone just kind of made their own independent way in here. Lork ordered a drink, right?
One mead, please.
Alright, so the old woman behind the tavern seems a little surprised by the influx of customers, but happily goes back and gets you a drink. Anything under a silver, I'm not going to worry about your money. I think ale costs like 2 copper or so, from what I read.
Just put it on my tab, please.
So I'd like to talk to the bartender. What type of hops do you use in your ale?
Damn right.
You see, I'm a craftsman of fine ales, and I wanted to sample your wares. I won't pay a dime.
Well, I'm not going to claim it's anything fancy here. We pretty much just grow our own grain and use it for everything from bread to beer.
All right, I'll take one.
All right.
My guy's just
As well.
my guy's just watching, overhearing this conversation and sighing and rolling his eyes.
I'm sniffing it and very disappointed by the